guys, I'm Bat Sam. Alright, fine, I will admit, I'm just Sam in a CGI mask.
Hey guys, in case you hadn't guessed, this Tutorial Tuesday I will be showing you how to fold an origami bat. Are you ready?
Then let's go!
Okay, so today's tutorial is going to be a little different. Instead of starting with a square, we're going to start with a strip of paper you get from cutting a square out of a sheet of US letter size paper. If you don't have letter size paper, I'll show you how to fold a strip from a square, but to do that we first need our square. So we'll start by folding one of the edges up to the top. Doesn't matter which you use, but I'm going to start with the left. And once we have that, all we have to do is cut it out. And for those of you with letter size paper, you can take your strip and skip on ahead to the tutorial. But for you poor Europeans, what we're going to do is unfold that and fold this edge up to the diagonal crease. Like this. And now what we're going to do is rotate the paper and fold this bottom edge here up to that intersection there. And crease. And now, to get your strip, all you have to do is cut out along this crease here. And there you go. Then you have your strip. Let's go to the tutorial. Okay, so now that you have your strip of paper, what we're going to do is start by folding it in half. And let's rotate the paper and fold this bottom right edge up to that middle crease. And now what we're going to do is take this top part here and fold it down at about 45 degrees so that this edge should line up with the edge beneath it. It'll be kind of hard to see because of that extra paper, but it can be done. Okay, and now what we're going to do is fold this edge here up to lie along that vertical edge. I know it's composed of many layers, but just fold as neatly as you can. Okay, once you have that, what we're going to do is unfold that, and that's so helpful of me. Unfold this, unfold that, and then turn over, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So fold the bottom edge up to the middle line, then fold down at about 45 degrees. Actually, it is 45 degrees, not about. And then fold that over, crease sharply through all layers and as neatly as possible because we're going to need these later. Okay, now what we're going to do is fold a rabbit ear on the creases we've already made. They might be hard to see, so I'll just draw them in here really quick. Valley fold, valley fold, valley fold, valley fold. Oh, that's not a fold. Don't worry about it. Okay, so what we're going to do is just bring this in. And as you do that, there is no fold right here, but the paper will naturally want to fold down there. All you have to do is give it what it wants. Okay, what we're going to do is fold this edge over diagonally from this point here to this point here. And I could also pencil in a rough thing there, but I can't draw straight lines, so I'm just going to fold it and then show you. So the crease extends from this point here down to there. And once we have that, then unfold, and we're going to fold over on the edge underneath. And now what we're going to do is use that mountain fold we just made, bring it over to the edge there. Or bring it over to the edge. And then lastly, just fold this thing down so that this top edge here hits this vertical thingy here. And there we go. So I was actually lying to you earlier. We're not almost done. What we have to do is take this bottom edge here and fold it up to the vertical line there, or the edge, sorry, and then unfold, and we're going to make another rabbit ear. So lift this point up, and as we do that, just push the paper in on the crease we already made, fold the flap down, press it until it lies all the way flat, and Then what we're going to do is fold this edge down here over to the middle and do the same thing. We're going to crease it, unfold it, lift the paper up and push this inside, and fold it back down, crease, and now we're done with that side. And just as a word of caution, you're going to want to make your points as sharp as possible when you fold those rabbit ears. And now we get to do that on the other side. Yay! Or not. Okay, so I know it was probably a lot to take in, but I'm just going to roughly sketch these. I know where the creases are, and you have the creases on your paper, but you may need a visual reference, so that's why I'm doing it. Okay, so now we're just going to pinch the rabbit ear down. And then valley fold between this point here and that point there. And then unfold and fold over on the edge we just made, or fold along the edge beneath. Then we're going to use this mountain fold to bring it down, crease sharply, fold this down, and now the rabbit ears. So we'll fold this down to the bottom edge there, lift up the paper, and squeeze it in and collapse. We're going to do the same with this thing, just fold it down to the edge there, and then lift up and rabbit ear that. And now we're going to open it up so we have this triangle here. Then we're going to make rabbit ear folds on these creases we have already made here. Okay, there we go. So let's just fold on the creases we already made. Some of them are actually mountain folds, so we're going to have to fold in on them just to make sure they are in fact valley folds and they'll collapse easier. Then all we have to do is bring that in, put in the new folds, and there we go. Now, okay, we're going to fold the ears, which are optional. If you'd like, you could stop here, but what I'm going to do is lift this thing up, this flap up, so that we see the middle. Then I'm going to fold this tiny tip up to meet that crease we just made. And then I'm going to fold valley folds along this edge here. So I'm going to lift it up and just crease along the edge, using the edge itself as a guide. And so that'll give us a valley fold here without having to go through all the trouble of actually finding reference points. So then do the same on this side, just lift over, crease, then unfold, and I guess we could rotate it. And what we're going to do is fold, see this little half square here? What we're going to do is fold mountain folds along that square, and then we're going to use the valley folds we just creased, the diagonals, and collapse this bat together, and as we do so, bring it in like this, and then flatten your model, and your bat is finally done. Just open it up, and there you go. And what I usually do for my bats is just curl the fingertips here. And we're done. Now you can go out and be Batman or something. And we're done, whatever. Hey guys, as always, thank you so much for watching that tutorial, and thank you so much for putting up with Bat Sam. I try to keep him under control, but you know, every night of the full moon, or any night really, he goes a little batty.
Because